new in school and UA in general, and that's just what we do when we're kicking it with you. So don't you wanna know something new? Say won't you come kick it with us on Kicking It Live.
Happy Friday, Bears.
Coming up, we look at a behind-the-scenes preview for the upcoming musical 42nd Street, a friendly basketball competition between our student life administrators and 2 varsity basketball players and LLS Club here at UAHS.
On February 8th, the Upper Arlington School Board voted to end the mask mandate beginning on Sunday, February 27th at midnight. Masks will be optional for staff, visitors, and all students pre-K through 12th grade at school on Monday, February 28th moving forward. However, masks will remain required for public transportation, including school buses, until March 18th, 2022.
ABC News reported that next week the Centers for Disease and Control Prevention is expected to loosen its guidance on indoor masking due to COVID cases and hospitalizations dropping.
Moving forward, the White House is also considering a new nationwide strategy to move past the pandemic safely. President Biden is set to deliver his State of the Union address on March 1st, which will highlight his plan for the nation regarding COVID.
The musical 42nd Street will be showing next weekend, February 24th through 26th at 7:30, as well as the 27th at 2:30, which is senior night. Kendall interviewed cast members about the musical, as well as the work tech crew puts in to make up the performance.
Welcome to my crib.
This year's musical is 42nd Street and is one of the most technical and dance-heavy shows this high school has put on. For non-theater kids, this musical is not very well known, so I talked to some of the cast to see if they could explain it.
Short answer, no. It's the Great Depression and there's this director that's trying to create his next big show, but it's bad.
The old woman breaks her ankle, the new woman does not, they dance.
A bunch of sexist men sing about how dames don't have names. Yeah.
There's a musical and they have to put on a musical.
This musical is only there because her sugar daddy is funding it, and then she breaks her leg and then another girl has to fill her spot.
There's this chorus girl named Peggy, basically starts as a chorus girl, then she becomes the lead because Dorothy Brock, who was the lead, broke her ankle when Peggy ran into her.
This musical is also an extremely dance-heavy show, so I talked to some of the cast to find out their favorite dances.
Quit throwing stuff at me. My favorite dance is We're in the Money.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
This is We're in the Money.
Go into your dance or shuffle off to Buffalo.
Shuffle off.
Go into your dance or 42nd Street.
James.
Next, I talked to Tyler Poth to explain what tech crew actually does in the show.
Basically, we're the people that make all the magic happen. So when you see the sets moving in and out, that's us. The lights change, yeah, that's us. Even them like sounding loud with the microphones, that's us. We do basically everything to make the actors have a good show.
Since this is such a technical show, I wanted to talk to tech crew about what they think is the hardest part of the show for them.
I have multiple 30-second quick changes.
Probably flying, the very heavy curtains, very difficult.
Definitely the train scene.
This is Kendall Crotty signing off for the WARL.
Thanks, Kendall. If you want to get tickets for the musical, you can get them at uavocalmusic.org. We hope you break a leg, Bears.
Remember that today is the last day of SSR. If you need a book to read, stop by the LC during your lunch period. Don't wait until 5th period. It's too late.
And now, let's kick it over to Kennedy and Lucy with sports.
Yo, what's up, Bears? On Saturday, the Golden Grapplers took their second consecutive All-North Team Championship at Dublin-Jerome by a long shot of 58.5 points. Senior Aiden Boothby and sophomore Andrew Myers both won their individual weight classes. They wrestled Mount Vernon on Thursday to close out their regular season and head into their sectional meet on February 26th here at UAHS.
Swim and dive take on districts at Ohio State on Saturday at 2:30. Some of our swimmers have received a new haircut to better their odds in the pool. Their shaved heads keeps them quicker against their competition.
Over the weekend, the gymnastics team took 4th at OCC's with a 134.45. They competed against Hilliard Bradley on Thursday.
The girls basketball team had their first tournament game on Thursday against Northland. They were ranked number 13 in Central Ohio for their tournament. They head into tournament play 14-7 after a loss to Kaufman last Friday.
Tonight, the boys basketball team wraps up their regular season with a home game against Hilliard-Davidson. Tip-off is at 7:30. Two of our senior basketball captains challenged Mr. Ramsey and Mr. Smith to a friendly game of bear. Elizabeth reports.
You may know Mr. Smith for his involvement in student life at UAHS or his OSU football career. And you may know Mr. Ramsey for his involvement in our student life at UAHS or his football career at UC. But did you know they can both play basketball? Here's what happened when they competed against two varsity basketball players in a game of bear.
Hi, my name is Mr. Swish. And we're gonna win because we ain't gonna win, but we're gonna try hard.
Mr. Ramsey, you can call me Mr. Buckets. We just gonna win because that's all we do. We just win.
Quinn Corna, we should probably win because we got a game tonight.
Owen Gal, we should win because we're in the gym every day.
How do you feel about winning?
Oh, that's all we do. We win. Thanks to Mr. Swish, we pulled out the victory. Go Bears.
I don't feel too good about losing to these guys, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We gotta get it figured out before tonight, or it's not gonna go well. So gotta get some practice in. Hopefully we can get our things together.
You guys are obviously better with defenders in their faces, but we feel pretty good about the victory.
This has been Elizabeth Goth reporting from the WARL.
The Hockey Bears enter tournament play and compete this Sunday at the Ice House at 2 p.m. The competing team will be determined Saturday as they will take on the winner of Troy and Columbus Academy.
Verdon has ended their winter planning season but will pick up with the spring season as soon as teams are selected. You can look at their social media for winter sport tournament locations, times, and themes.
And now to Delia with live interview.
On Wednesday, February 16th, students marched on the GBB in protest of the lifted mask mandate. I spoke with the organizer of the protest for insight.
So what's going on here right now?
A protest against the mask repeal.
Why?
I believe that the repeal of the mask mandate was not the smartest decision on the school board's part, because there are people like me who have family members that are high risk or people that are high risk themselves that are put into tremendous danger, I guess, when people don't wear masks. So it's just a safety concern. And it's also a concern for things like the New York trip for choir and stuff. I don't want that to get canceled for people.
Everyone deserves to have an equal opportunity to go to our school. We chose to live in UA. Some of us grew up here, some of us didn't. It's a very expensive place to live, but we do it because we want to go to a place that's so great, like Upper Arlington High School or just any of the Upper Arlington schools. And a lot of people can't go if there's no masks because they are high risk and disabled in some fashion that makes it impossible for them to come and get an honest and good education that's not online.
Thank you. And how did you spread the word about this? How do you get a turnout?
Well, first I had to ask the auto for permission to hold the protest. And I spread word through flyers I posted around the school, and also through an Instagram post I made, which got a lot of attention, a lot of traction.
Thank you.
Now to Bella and Rory with community news.
The State of the City address took place last night at the high school, where the city unveiled the plans and designs for the new community center, which will take the place of Macy's at Kingsdale Center.
Rumpke Waste and Recycling is investing $50 million to bring a new facility to Northeast Columbus, creating new jobs. The new campus will mark the 5th largest recycling facility in North America. The facility is designed to process 50 tons of material per hour, which is 20 more tons per hour than currently.
According to CBS News, a new report from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says that sea levels will rise 10 to 12 inches by 2050. With the rise in sea levels comes more heavy rain events. The City of UA is reimbursing eligible property owners for installing a backflow preventer in their basement drains. For more information on the story, you can visit the City of Upper Arlington Twitter at City of UA.
LLS Club is collecting money for the month of February until March 9th. Ava takes a deeper look on the cause and how UAHS can help.
The Leukemia Lymphoma Society has been around since 1949 to raise money and awareness throughout the whole country. Since then, they have raised over $1.3 billion. At UAHS, we have our very own group of students that represent LLS Club.
So me and a couple of my friends started an organization, LLS. We're trying to raise money for Leukemia Lymphoma Society. They, help pay for medical bills, maybe get people wigs if they feel insecure about their hair loss. And so far, we've raised $4,000 in the first 4 days, and our goal is $50,000 in 7 weeks.
The club meets once every couple of weeks to research and find the best ways to bring awareness to the community about LLS.
I'm part of C-Bus LLS. We're the one team representing our school here in Upper Arlington. I believe in the cause. Go follow us on Instagram, C-Bus LLS.
The LLS Club will continue to collect donations until March 9th. This has been Ava Adamantidis reporting for the WARL.
If you want to help the LLS Club by donating, scan the QR code up on the screen or check out our Instagram page for more information.
The Upper Arlington High School Prom will be held on Saturday, April 9th at Cosi Science Center and will be for juniors and seniors only. You can vote for the theme of the event by scanning this QR code or by going to your class Canvas page. Now we sling it to Viv with Live on Location.
A program launched this year by the City of Upper Arlington will expand access to parks and recreation activities through donations and a new transaction fee. To be eligible for Play UA assistance, applicants must provide proof of residency or employment in Upper Arlington and are required to verify their household qualifies for the UA School's free or reduced lunch program. They must verify their annual household income and make sure they meet the eligibility criteria or provide a statement of need. The Parks and Rec Department provides multiple services to UA residents. The services feature 21 parks, 3 pools, 2 tennis centers, and a plethora of summer camps and activities for families. The Parks and Rec Department is coming to UAHS to talk to students about potential hiring jobs as lifeguards and other park positions.
Yeah, so I'm with the City of Upper Arlington. We are here at the high school today, tomorrow, which is the 17th of February, and then next Wednesday and next Thursday. And we are currently recruiting for part-time positions with the City of Upper Arlington, primarily in the Parks and Rec Department. This would be a lot of lifeguarding, pool office workers, working out at the tennis courts, that sort of thing. So we're here today, just in those days, just trying to spread the word and get people to apply. We're doing live interviews if you're interested. And great news is we're interviewing now and we're making offers early so you guys can have your summer plans all lined up well ahead of summer.
And now to Jimmy and Elena.
Because of President's Day this Monday, the Columbus Zoo is presenting free admission, as well as Scene 75 going to 50% off from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., excluding arcade games. Carter reports on President's Day.
President's Day is this Monday, February 21st. I asked some students some trivia questions to see how much they really knew about our country's presidents.
Which president lived the longest?
Gonna have to go with Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
FDR.
I'm gonna say Biden. He's 80, right?
Who was the president who got stuck in a bathtub?
Taft. Grover Cleveland. Oh, it was William Howard Taft.
President Taft.
Who was the first president to live in the White House?
Who was the second president? Thomas Jefferson.
George Washington. Abraham Lincoln.
Who was the only president to resign?
Joe Biden.
Is it Roosevelt?
It was Nixon.
Jefferson.
Who was the 32nd president of the United States?
Teddy Roosevelt.
FDR?
Grover Cleveland.
Which president never lived in the White House?
George Washington.
George Washington.
George Washington.
Who is the shortest president with a height of 5'4"?
James Monroe.
Garfield?
William Taft.
This has been Carter Moore reporting for the WARL.
Thanks, Carter. The Gender Sexuality Alliance, also known as the GSA, will meet today after school in room 3404. All students are welcome to attend. Contact Matthew Doron at mdoron@uaschools.org for more information.
Make it a great weekend, Bears. Have a happy President's Day.
In general, and that's just what we do.